Hello everyone, welcome in the module Isometric Projections. In this video, we are going to see two different problems. First problem. The problem definition is orthographic view of an object is shown in figure. Draw isometric view of the object. In the orthographic projection of the object, front view and top view of the object is given. So the front view of the object is rectangle. The top view of an object is also a rectangle. The dimensions of the object are given in front view as well as in the top view. Now for drawing the object, first it is necessary to identify the length, width and height of the object. So the length of the object is visible in front view as well as it is visible in the top view. The length of the object is given in the front view. So the length of object is equals to 50 mm. So considering all dimensions are given in millimeters. The height of the object is visible in front view as well as in the side view. But side view of the object is not given, and in the front view the height of object is given. So height of object is equals to 30 mm. The width of object is visible in top view and side view. The side view is not given, but in the top view, the width of object is given. So the height in the top view is the width of object. So 30 mm is width of our object. Now from front view and top view, we can easily understand this is a simple rectangular block having length 50 mm, height 30 mm and width 30 mm. Now for drawing this block, first you have to draw the reference axis. Then on this reference axis, you have to mark the reference point and give name to that point as a point O. So this is our reference point through which we are going to start our drawing. Then through this origin point O, you have to draw a line at an angle 30 degree on right side of the O point. Similar way through O point, you have to draw a line at an angle 30 degree on the left side of this O point. These are the two axes making 120 degree angle with each other, and the third axis is required, which is vertical axis through this O point. We can draw this vertical axis below this reference line, but if you observe your front view and top view, the origin point locations are given. So as per the origin point location, your front view should lie on the left side of the origin and above that origin. Similar way, your top view should lie on the left side of the origin. So as your front view should lie on the left side of the origin and above the origin, no need to draw the vertical axis below reference line. So we require the vertical axis above reference line. Now after marking this axis, you have to identify the front view direction. So as I said, as per the O point, you can easily identify the front view location, and as per that front view location, you can easily identify the front view direction. So where your observer is located. So as per the origin location, your front view should lie on the left of the origin and above the origin. It means that your front view should lie on the left vertical plane to the origin. It means that This is your front view direction. First, we'll mark the length, height, and width of the object on these three different axes. So, length of the object is visible in the front view. It means that on the front plane or front view plane, you have to mark the length of the object. So, base of front view is the length of object. Your front view lie on the left side of the origin on the vertical plane. From the origin on the left side, you have to mark a point at 50 mm. So this is your length of the object. So length has been marked. Same way, we will mark the height of the object. On the vertical axis, you can mark the height 30 mm. So the axis which passes through O point, vertical axis, you have to mark a point at the dimension 30 mm. So this dimension is for the height of the object. Now for marking the width, you have to consider this side view. So as the front view is known, so obviously on the right side of the origin on the vertical plane, your side view lies. So the base of side view is the width of your object. So mark 30 mm from origin point on the right side inclined line. And we have marked the width of the object. Now to complete the box in which your object lies, from length marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the vertical axis. From width marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the vertical axis. Then from the height marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on the right side of the height marking. Same way through the height, from the height marking, you have to draw a line making 30-degree angle, or you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on the left side of the height marking. Because of these 30-degree inclined lines and the vertical line through height and width marking, you will get two new intersection points. Now through this point, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on which you have marked the width. Now in the same way, through this point, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on which you have marked the length. Now this completes the box by using paint continuous lines or projection lines. Now in the front view, the complete rectangle is visible. From O point, this complete length is visible, base is visible, this vertical edge is visible, so left side vertical edge, then top horizontal edge is visible, and then right side vertical edge through O point is visible. Now this completes your front view on the box. Then if you observe the top view, in the top view also a complete rectangle is visible. So for completing that rectangle, the base of the rectangle in the top view is already marked. Then the left side vertical edge in the top view in the width direction is completely visible. So we will mark that edge. Then the top edge in the top view is completely visible, so we'll mark that edge also. And the right side edge in the top view, this edge is also visible. Now you have to imagine that what will be the side view. So as this is a simple object, a simple rectangular block, so you can easily imagine that the side view, and we can complete that side view. So this is your given object. Now while giving the dimension to the object, you have to draw a lines parallel to the isometric lines. So it means for giving the length of the object, you can give the length on the top surface also as well as on the front surface also. So we'll give the length on the front surface as it is given in the front view. For giving the length of object, you have to draw the projection lines on the both end points of the length. Then you have to draw dimension line which is parallel to the 30-degree inclined line. So like this. And then you have to give the dimension. Then for height of the object, now for giving the height of the object, from the both endpoints of the height, you have to draw the projection lines. So one already drawn, I have drawn other one, and then you have to draw the dimension line which is parallel to the vertical line. Then you have to give the dimension, that is 30 mm. No need to write millimeters. You can directly write down a note, that is all dimensions are in mm on your sheet. This note says that all dimensions used on the sheet are in millimeters. Then finally for giving the width, on the both endpoints of the width marking you have to draw the projection lines, and then you can give the dimension for the width. So you can give the dimension for width here, or you can give the dimension for width right here also. So I'm going to give here because already projection lines are made. So you have to draw a line parallel to that width, and then you have to give the dimension, that is 30 mm. So this completes our first object. Now we will see the second problem. In this example, the orthographic view of the object is given. We have to draw the isometric view of the object. So as an orthographic view, the front view and top view of the object is given with all dimensions. So in the front view, the object looks like a L-shaped plate. The origin point in the front view as well as in the top view are given. So as per origin point, your front view lies on the left side of the origin. Now for drawing the object, first we required length, height and width of the object. So the length of object is visible in the front view as well as in the top view. So total length of object is given in the top view, that is 60 mm. Considering all dimensions are in mm. Then the height of object is visible in front view. So total height of object is given. So height of front view is the height of object, that is 40 mm. Finally, width of the object is visible in the top view. The height of top view is the width of objects, that is given 30 mm. Now first we have to draw the reference line. Then we have to mark the origin point or reference point. It is also called as a reference point. This O point. Now first we'll draw a block and then we'll update the block as we did in the last example for getting our object. Through this O point, you have to draw a line at an angle of 30 degree on the right side of the O point. Then You have to draw a line at an angle 30° on the left side of this O point, and then through O point you have to draw a vertical line above this O point as given in the front view. So your front view lies above O point, so need to draw a vertical line above this origin point. Then we will do the marking of this length, height and width as per your front view. On the left side of O point your front view lies. So you have to mark the length on the left side of O point. So on the left side of O point on the inclined line you have to mark 60 mm. So length of object has been marked. Then for the height of object you have to consider this vertical line. So your front view lies on the left side of O, so we have to mark the length. On the vertical line we have to mark the height. So you have to mark the point at the dimension 40 mm. So this implies height. Similarly, for width, you have to mark a point on the 30-degree inclined line on the right side of the origin. So you have to measure the dimension 30 mm, you have to mark the point. This is your width marking. So after doing this length, height and width marking, we have to complete the box. So from length marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the vertical line. From width marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the vertical line. Then from the height marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on the right side. Through same point means height marking, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on the left side, and the intersection will give you the new points. Through that both points you have to draw a line parallel to your isometric lines so that you can complete the box as we did in the last example. Now in this box we have to fit our object. We'll start drawing from the front view, as front view gives the clear idea about our object, that is L plane. So the base of our front view is completely visible on the left side of this O point. Then left vertical edge is completely visible. Then this 10 mm horizontal line is visible, which lies at the top of our front view. So this 10 mm is also visible. Then through O point, vertical 10 mm line is also visible. So we'll draw that vertical 10 mm line. Then for getting this corner point, you have to use the projection lines. So from the end point of this 10 mm horizontal and 10 mm vertical line, we have to draw a line parallel to isometric lines so that we will get that corner point. So from the horizontal 10 mm line, draw a line parallel to vertical line, and from vertical 10 mm line end point, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line. The intersection of both lines will give you a corner point, and till that corner point you have to draw your object lines. So this completes your front view. Now if you observe the top view, this small rectangle is visible, and this small rectangle is for this vertical portion of your front view or of your L plate. So here a complete rectangle is visible. So for completing that rectangle, first from this particular point, we'll draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line are parallel to your isometric line, and this is your actual rectangle which is visible in the top view. So we will make it dark. Now if you observe the top view, the complete rectangular surface is visible after this small rectangle. So it means that this vertical slab we have to draw, and then for this horizontal slab portion, this rectangle is shown in your top view. So for completing your object, now we'll use a projection line first. So from end point of your L plate, we have to draw a line parallel to the vertical line like this. Then from this corner point, you have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line. The intersection of both lines will give you a point. Till that point, you have to draw your object lines of this vertical surface. Then, if you observe this front view, there is a 10 mm vertical edge, and this 10 mm vertical edge is continuous throughout the width as shown in our top view. It means that we have to complete this slab in the side view also. So for that, we'll use the projection lines. From this point, we have to draw a line parallel to the 30-degree inclined line on the right side. This complete rectangular slab should be visible as per the given front view and top view. So we'll make it dark. So this slab is completely visible. Now for completing your object, you have to just join this remaining two corner points. This completes your object. So for this complete object, if you see from the front, so this is your front view direction. So this L plate is visible. If you see from the top, small rectangle is visible, and then the remaining part portion of your L plate is also visible as a rectangle. Now we will give the dimension. First we will give the length of the object, then you have to show the dimension line, then you have to show the dimension. Total length of object is 16. Then for the height also, you have to draw the projection lines. So projection lines are already drawn. I have to just draw the dimension line and give the height of the object, that is 40 mm. Then for similarly you can mark the width of the object. The dimension line should be parallel to the isometric lines. So width of the object is 30 mm. Then for this height, 10 mm height, I will give that height right here. This also shows the height of that slab, and the height of slab is 10 mm. Then for this horizontal 10 mm, I will give the dimension right here. This also 10 mm. This completes the isometric view of the given object.